Each one of us can change the world. How? By simply doing what Jesus calls us to do, loving our neighbor. Not the metaphorical one, but the one right next door. Join us with our monthly challenge.
Hi friend, I hope you're doing super well. So this month's Love Your Neighbor tip is call a neighbor for their birthday. You know, my grandpa ingrained that into me or encouraged me in that in some way. Not by saying anything, but by doing it. When I came to his house, he had a computer. In that computer he had a list with I don't know, hundreds of people. Maybe thousands of people, I don't know. And it was people, some he just met, some he knew for a long time, and he always had their birthday. A birthday and a phone number. And then, on the day of their birthday, he looks through the calendar, he starts calling them. And some people are really surprised because they met him only once, and they get a phone call from him. And they're like, happy birthday! Like, what? Wait, who are you again? Like, oh. And they were so blown out of the water and felt so loved so many times. And it makes such a huge difference. Around here, like where we live, like in our neighborhood, over the years we got to know the birthdays of our neighbors. And we make a point, like either way writing a card or giving a call. Like usually it's a call or a card, one of those, and wish them a happy birthday. And the crazy thing is, sometimes we might be the only one that thought of their birthday. My grandpa experienced that many times. I experienced that many times. I do a birthday message for every one of my Facebook friends. Like if I know their birthday, Facebook shows me when their birthday is. I write a message every year. Every year I pray for another message and write it there. And I've heard back from so many people how blessed they were through it, how it spoke to them, and how encouraged they were because they finally felt like somebody thinks of them. Nobody else thought of their birthday. So get started this month. How do you start? Find out the birthdays of your neighbors. That's the first step, because if you don't know them, how do you want to say happy birthday? And that's a simple step. You could ask them when you're in a conversation, be like, hey, by the way, when is your birthday? And then write it down on your phone and remember. The second step is when their birthday actually comes up, call them. So it's important that it's in your calendar, and it's even more important that you look at your calendar and all the birthday people, like otherwise you miss it. And then give them a call. Give them a simple call, say happy birthday. It's so nice to have you in the neighborhood. I'm so glad you were born. It can be very simple, but I promise you it's gonna make a huge difference. So get started, figure out when the birthdays are, and then call your neighbors for their birthdays. All right, have a wonderful week. Bye.